back to the Nikki Clarke Show and another wellness check. How's everybody doing? Excellent, excellent. Oh, it's such an exciting time of the year, and I'm really, really happy that you're here to share this moment with me. So I am so excited to introduce a good friend. She is back on the show for the second time, and she is an international speaker, a retreat leader, and founder of SNS, Powered by Love. And after a powerful career shift, she now guides others towards self-love, healing, and purpose. So please put your hands together for Satie Narain-Simon.
Thank you. So nice seeing all those lovely people out there. Thank you for coming.
Yes, they're super lovely. Love everybody's outfits.
Nice
looking
seeing you, Nikki.
shiny. Thank you. You look amazing.
Thank you so much.
How are you feeling tonight? How do you feel about the holidays coming up?
A little bit overwhelmed because
Yes.
I've been traveling a bit recently, and actually just came back last week, and just all the Christmas things that's happening and events. A little bit overwhelmed.
It can be overwhelming.
Yes,
Yeah.
but I love December. I think December is the best month of the year. Like I know it's cold. It's February's weather right now, but the lights and just all those events that are happening
Okay.
lifts your spirit a little. Yes.
And you have your other half in the United States. Is that correct?
Yes, I live part-time in the United States in Las Vegas. My husband is American, and he is with me. I brought him back.
Okay.
We've had some life challenges, and he cannot be on his own at the moment. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Well, please give my regards to him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I will.
So tell us about what you've been up to with the SNS Powered by Love. Can you tell us about that journey?
Yeah, well, you know how it all started during COVID. I've had a over 30-year career in the federal government as a tax auditor and
CPA.
before CPA, banking, and during COVID, it's the first time in my life that we've been locked down in Canada, and I've never experienced that. And so we had that quietness, all that free time of not traveling and actually no human contact.
Yeah.
And I was able to spend some more time in that stillness and thinking about my life and my purpose. And when I came to Canada all those years ago, the dreams we had as a kid, I did a lot
Where
of...
did you come from?
I came from Guyana, so
Oh.
Caribbean culture.
2 other Guyanese?
Yeah, you Guyanese? Wow. Yes, and right, and just being, I love my job. I was a comfortable, well-loved job, and people don't leave it. But the idea came to my head like, oh my God, what I'm doing, we only have X number of time on earth, and I did a lot of self-help, the Tony Robbins and the Dean Graziosis and broadcast like a badass, and I got the idea, I'm gonna quit my job, but I can't tell anybody that I'm going to do that because it's a crazy idea. So I planned that secretly, and that's how about that this is what I'm going to be doing, like just follow my purpose, and that's how SNS was formed, SNS Powered by Love.
Okay. Well, when you're coming from a banking tradition, it's corporate, it's logical, probably less emotional in most cases. How did you transition from that environment to, being led by love?
Oh yeah, well, the last 2.5 decades, I've been a federal tax auditor as an auditor for large corporations. But the love, I've had some life flows, life things have happened, personal life journeys, and on a crooked path. And I went on a journey of falling in love with I. And that's the powerhouse, because when things just seem so crooked and bent, But at the end of the day, it's that crooked path is perfect because it is your path. And so that was always in there. It's inherently in there. But that's what makes me feel happy. And I figured even throughout all the audits, interacting with other people, being in different places, it was the humanness that count. And it was the power from within, because we need to lead with humanity and love and care. And so I'm just, I thought it's just a fun project, not a fun project, but it's not. It's my life's purpose. I'd love to take them on that journey, to have the courage of journeying within, falling in love with the I within.
How do you fall in love with the I when you come from a place maybe of patterns that aren't the best? I don't want to say broken, but you're really out of alignment. If someone were to approach you and say, help me to get back to falling in love with the I, what would you tell them?
Oh, yes, absolutely, because my own personal experiences, so many crookedness. I mean, we've had, a lot of people have had loss of divorce, jobs, death, illnesses. I myself, as a cancer survivor, and it was broken, mind, body, and spirit during that time. And, you know, getting into that silence, right? Like, we feel broken, we don't have the confidence, and something whispered that we have to find a tool, something that resonates with us, that we did come from somewhere. There are other forces around. Right. And it was during this cancer journey, actually, it sounded so awful being on a cancer journey, like broken mind, body, spirit, but at the same time that I felt that something was nudging me within, there was some greatness, there was this love within, and that experience, there was this light within. And so it's like, it seemed this way, but something beautiful happened. And so I resonated with a few tools and with persistence and consistency, even when I didn't feel like doing it, even I didn't feel well, didn't feel good, I still practiced those tools. And one day, started to feel, wow, something awakened on the inside. And falling in love and feeling that love within that's inherently there, we all have it. We all have the gold pot. We all have those superpowers within. But we forget about it with culture and politics and busyness of society. And we just need to come back to that. And yeah, it was a powerful journey. And I just think it's the most important thing that for everyone, because it hits in every environment. And when we lead from love and compassion and care, we make better decisions. We make better decisions in all levels. It could be banking, government, personal life. Yes. And money. We make an impact on the healthcare system because we're happier within. So we're less ill.
Yes. There's a certain clarity that comes after life changes, like cancer or some other misalignment. I have to say, from my own experience, my mother is a breast cancer warrior. And she said to me one day, which was very profound, she says, the cancer saved my life, which is probably people are not used to hearing that. But it's very similar to what you said. It helped her change her mindset about how she approached things, about her relationships with people, how she took care of herself, how she loved herself. So that was her epiphany when she was going through the treatments. She's in remission now, but for her to say cancer saved her was really very empowering. How do you feel about that?
I can relate with that totally, because before cancer diagnosis over 2 decades ago, I did everything right to be healthy. I was gearing up for my black belt in Taekwondo. So I ate well, I exercised, I did all the thing. I was younger, and then I got hit with this, and there was no way. I drank my vitamins. And I actually was getting married to my Californian love, and it was one week before the wedding. But I didn't find out at that time. It was just during the honeymoon phase that just finished that all of this came down. And at the day of surgery, no one, everyone said it was fibroids. And then when I heard the news that going into the surgery and not knowing what was going to happen, no one existed. Because I just went into this other way, screaming for God, my Father, and everything else fell away because no one else existed. It was just me and this greater force, and that was a light because everything shifted at that point. Things started to happen. The coincidences, the nurses that showed up, even during the anesthetic, after anesthetic. There was a light there. I was giggling and speaking to something, and I didn't want to be awake. So, and then this, my brother came up with this idea that we're going to do something extraordinary in those days, 2.5 decades, over 2 decades ago, journeying in a remote area in Brazil for alternative healing, and it's a big part of my life. So it's like, it was crooked here, but it was perfect.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for sharing candidly about your journey. And let's talk about the Peace Festival. You are the vice president for the International Peace Festival, correct? You're a peace ambassador?
Yes, I'm on the board for the Waterfront magazine and on the board also for the International Peace Festival, and for the Films for Peace, I'm the vice president of Films for Peace, because there's different areas. There's the arts, there's the music, and fashion for peace. And I'm also representing that organization as a global peace ambassador.
Okay. And what is the premise of, the Peace Ambassador program? What is it that you're trying to embody or share?
Yeah, I am using that Peace Ambassador program to share the message that, it is all about love, under the umbrella, all about love. And my target audience are females. There's over 50% of the females in the world, and even in Canada right now, 2025, we can find discriminations and discrepancies to females in so many areas, on the decision table, in every environment.
Yes.
And I really do feel from even my own journey, like heartbreaks, losses of some kind, if we had that strength and confidence within, would this still would have happened? Because when we feel that strength and that love within, we don't need external validations. So it's a ripple outward, So I am using the platform to share that message, and I love being a judge for films, because I think through art, it's humanity. It's listening to someone else's story or seeing it in action and go, wow, I didn't know that happened in South Africa. And you can learn so many things within an hour, and then realize, what? All our diversities and differentness, we're all alike. We want the same things. It's just shaded a bit different,
Absolutely.
So I'm using the Ambassador Peace to spread that message in different areas.
That is amazing. And I just want to say thank you to you and your team for nominating me a few times for the Waterfront magazine. The women's, it's only for women, correct?
Yes.
The women. Help me with the title.
It's an award of women contributing to community, to society, and in the area. So we award, and it's in different categories.
Okay. How many categories?
I think there's about 17 categories.
Okay.
So yes, and you've been nominated a few times.
I have.
Yes.
I'm very grateful.
So she is a nominee of the Waterfront magazine.
Yes, so I thank you for that, and I would love for people to know how to get involved with the Waterfront, the Peace program that you have, and also to learn more about the SNS Powered by Love.
Well, the SNS Powered by Love is really important to me because I am leading retreats in Colombia, in the mountains of Colombia, the beautiful mountains of Colombia, where half of it is tools to access your superpower and gratefulness, mirror technique, immersion in nature, and another half of it is alternative healing physical modalities. There's crystal healings, there's electromagnetic frequencies. So that really, really is at the heart for me because I'm really passionate about it's all about love. And so SNS Powered by Love, and part of that is speaking because I'm using my voice for, I've spoken in a few countries before and would like to increase that. And this year I was at the United Nations as a delegate, but I do go to the United Nations and I plan to use Powered by Love and It's All About Love on bigger platforms, right? And I am an author of my best-selling book, The Crooked Path is Perfect. And I love, love, love my title, and I love, love, love the book. But I'm going to be a fourth-time author next year. So all of that is under the Powered by Love.
And that's on your website?
It's on my website.
Okay.
Yes.
Is the book also available on Amazon?
Yes, the book is available on Amazon and Apple, Barnes & Noble, quite a few platforms. The Crooked Path is perfect.
The Crooked Path is perfect.
Yes.
That is fantastic.
I love it.
All
I was
right.
bringing you the book as part of the gift tonight, but it's at home.
Oh, that's
I left
okay.
it at home.
Another reason to come and visit me again.
Yes,
Thank you
yes,
so
yes,
much.
yes. Thank you,
And
Nikki.
again, where can people find you? On Instagram, any social media?
Well, I am on all of social media, so as Satie, S-A-T-I-E, and my name is actually Narain, N-A-R-A-I-N -Simon. I also have a website. It's All About Love, so it's itsallaboutlove.ca. And I'm on LinkedIn with the same name and Facebook.
Okay. It's always a pleasure speaking with you. I'm just spellbound by just, your incredible energy and just the type of humanity you have to push humanity forward with all your initiatives. So thank you very much for everything that you've contributed.
Thank you so much, Nikki, for having me on your show.
Satie Narain-Simon, everyone. Please follow her on social media and show her lots of love. We'll be right back.
Thank you.